So welcome back to the Pelican Case. It's been a little while since I've done a video. I've been away for work and I've also had a lot of family stuff going on. So just giving you a bit of an update of some things that are happening. So anyone's who's seen my 308 rundown video, we're just going through the normal stuff, go through, make sure it's clear, which it is. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. So yeah. So just some of the things that have been happening lately with the 308. So I've been waiting for some parts to come in. It's really hard to get some parts around Melbourne area if you ever live around the Melbourne area in Victoria. So by no means am I a machinist or anything like that, but I've managed to do my own bit of work here, save myself a few $100s. Some of the things I've been waiting on is just some rails. These are just ones that I bought from a website called X Hunter, and so this is 2 out of the 3 rails. These are 2 of the 3 rails that I bought. So one of the things I've done since I've last done my 308 video is I've actually mounted a 9-inch rail, about a 6-inch rail on the underside of the stock. Okay, so save myself a few $100s doing that. The gun shop down the road from me, they originally wanted to charge me $360 to do it, so it's not really that hard. So what I ended up doing, I'll explain why I've done what I've done actually with the rail mount. So I found that when I stand and shoot this rifle, I end up holding onto the bipod leg, but then you don't get a very good stable platform. Like I can sort of hold it in tight to my shoulder and still do it, but this rail mount here, I'm gonna buy a vertical foregrip for this thing. I know it's very unorthodox to have that on a bolt gun, and especially something like this, but really it's my rifle. I don't care what people think. So I can actually mount that anywhere, mount any kind of foregrip on there, or if I really want to, I can get rid of the Harris bipod and I'll probably go buy myself like a Magpul bipod and just mount it right at the front here. But again, I've got these other rails anyway, and I've got 2 sling mounts here, which the second rail here, which is like a 2.5, 3-inch rail, I think it's a 3-inch rail, that will actually fit in where those screws are anyway. So I might end up just putting that on there. And then the last one here, I will eventually, I'll end up putting a monopod on this thing. So that's some of the plans that I look at doing with this rifle. So again, I'll probably get rid of the Harris bipod here, and end up putting these rails on there. So this rail here is actually a M-lock rail as well. So which is a little bit. Obviously, it's not supposed to go on a stock like this, but it wasn't actually that hard to really do. So, looking at it there, all I had to do is you line up your center line with the screws here, and where your sling stud is, that gives you your center line. You scrub a line through it, and then you position your rail where you think you want it, and it's just a matter of taking the receiver off and the barrel off, and then putting the lining all up. Check it 2, 3, 4 times if you have to line these up. And then all I had to do with this, so I drilled the holes, did a quick pilot hole where the holes were, and then slowly had to start taking little bit after little bit with the Dremel and the drill. And then eventually I got to the point where I could get the mounting threads into the holes under the receiver here, under the barrel here, and then it was just a matter of getting them to line up, getting the depth right, and then getting that to screw on. And then I had put some more fiberglass in there to hold those screws in place. So I have no intention of taking those back out. So yeah. But this actually, so like I said, this was an M-lock rail, so it wasn't even made for this rifle, but it was just really hard to try and find something that I really liked, and I didn't want to go for a plastic rail. And honestly, I think it looks nice on there. And so all I had to do is, with this, I ended up having to mount. There's 3 center locating bits for obviously your M-lock rails, and there's one there, and one there. And that was I just had to sort of just not really drill them out, but sort of just recessed those little holes in there, and so that's actually glued from the underside as well. So that's not coming off in a hurry anyway. So, oh sorry, it's erodited on the bottom side, but it's fiberglassed on the top side here to hold those screws in place. So yeah, eventually the other rail will go under the front here, most likely, or I'll just put the Magpul one back here just a little bit. It's not really going to make that much difference. And generally speaking, I fly this from a tripod most of the time anyway. This is kind of just a gun stand really to me. But this will actually be really handy as well when I start using my camera tripod. That'll just be able to mount straight to it, and then I won't have to worry about it. And then again, so the little 2-inch rail here, go on the back side, under the stock here, so I can put a monopod on there. So I hope you enjoyed a little bit of an update here on this video. It has been a little while. Like I said, I've had some family stuff going on. I've got a baby on the way and another baby on the way. So the wife is going to be popping in the next couple of months. So that's been consuming all my time and setting up the house, setting up another nursery. So hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And again, if anyone lives in the Melbourne area or in the southeast of Melbourne and they have a large enough property, hit me up, and maybe we can get out there and go do some shooting and, I don't know, make another video out there. Catch you all in the next video.